All right, you ready to climb?
Yep.
You ever done this before?
No, sir.
All right, come on over here. All right. Now, when you're working with a young person, what I want to tell you is you are in control of this hydraulic unit here. If you let go, it will go to the top of the wall. So when I unclip it, I've got to make sure I hold on to it. And I'm going to hold on to it the entire time that I give him his directions. So you've never done this before, huh?
Nope.
Cool. Well, you're going to have a good time. I'll tell you what we're going to do is we're going to talk a little bit about it as we go through. Is that okay with you?
Sounds good to me.
Super. I'm going to undo this, and if you'll put both hands back on that red loop, push it down. See what it does. If you can see it, it actually opens a hole, and I'm going to come up. I'm going to let it slap shut, and I hear it, see it, feel it. I have 3 checks, and notice I'm still holding on to the rope. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do is we're going to climb up this wall. We're going to go slow, but let me give you the rules, okay? You're only going to move one hand or one foot at any one time. One hand, one foot. Okay?
Okay.
You get to the top, I'm going to ask you to put both hands back on this plastic sight tube, lean back like you're sitting in a chair, and come down slowly on with both feet on the wall. So that's 2 hands, 2 feet.
Okay.
Last instruction is always face the wall. Okay?
Okay.
Now, because you've never climbed before, and this is an audible aid, and it's going to feel a little squirrely to you, I'm only going to have you climb up so your feet are right about there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to have you dismount and come off. So you can take and put both hands on the sight tube, lean back like you're in the chair, float down so you can see what that feels like before I get to the top.
Okay.
Okay? Now that's really, really important for you teachers. Once the young people get into it, they probably won't need all that, but if they've never done this, believe me, if they get to the top, it's 24 feet in the air, and if they have a problem, now you've got a real problem. So we want to take and make sure they're comfortable at about every 8-10 feet. Every 8-10 feet, your inner ear changes. And so what happens is, as you're standing on firm ground, your equilibrium settles because you're here. Once you get 8-10 feet up off the ground, the back part of your brain says, uh-oh, I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, I'm off the ground. And that's why we take and have that do. Now you notice I've never let go of this, have I? I don't let them be in control until they're ready. So would you climb up about that far for me?
Yes, sir.
All right, climb on. Back out of the way. So if they do come off the wall, they do not fall on you. Take one more and then come off. All right, would you come off the wall, please? Both hands, sit back. Okay. One arm right here here will always keep them from going all the way down. But you saw how his tendency was to go all the way down here. Good job. You did that on purpose for me, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, how you feel?
Good.
You want to go to the top?
Sure.
Climb on. All right, both hands in front of you on the plastic sight tube. Lean back like you're sitting in a chair. Just come down gently. Super. Did you have a good time?
It was fun.
Now, when you go to take, and whoever's in charge at this point, see how his hands are still here? You're going to ask him to take and remove his hands. You're going to reach up, pull down, undo, and immediately go back to the wall, clip in. Okay? Now, when they're all done, it's pretty simple. If they can take and do these, that's fine. And as they walk away, here's what I want you to do. Put your 2 fingers right here, pull like this, that loosens it up. Clip, clip. And now I have go to my next person. This should never go on the ground. Okay, the only thing that tears up harnesses is sand and sand and sand. Okay, so that's it. Good job. All right.